Hi everyone, it's Shelby here at the Yoga Shala. I teach every mid-morning Mysore class from Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11. So you can always find me here those days. I took Krista's apprenticeship program, which was amazing, in 2015. And so I've been teaching ever since then, but I've been practicing off and on for many, many, many years. I don't want to give away my age. So today I'm going to talk about Utthita, Hasta, Padangusthasana, which is one of our balancing poses. And I do see a lot of people manage to get into it in one form or another, and that's great. Anything is good, but I'm going to show you and give you some tips on ways to get into it a little bit deeper and get closer to the full expression and without assistance from a teacher. Okay, so to get into Utthita, Hasta, Padangusthasana, we have three options. The first option, when you're just starting with your practice, bring the left hand to the left hip and then just take a hold of the right knee. And then option number two is using your peace fingers and your thumb. Try to take a hold of the big toe and work on straightening the leg. And then option number three, which is the full expression, is just lifting the right leg and taking a hold of the toe. So when I see people going into this pose, a lot of times people, let's say they're even coming into it like this. A lot of times they're leaning back like this. They're all over the place. Okay, so always imagine yourself, I always say imagine a pole running through the center of your body. So you're standing tall, okay? So you're not leaning backwards and wiggling all over the place. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, when you're in the pose, think about squeezing your back and your chest, okay? Try to keep both legs straight. Ground the left foot. Keep your head up and your chin up. So now I'm going to show you some ideas and some tips and some exercises on how you can get into Utthita, Hasta, Padangusthasana, the full expression. So ideally what you're working towards is getting into this pose in one smooth motion. So your arm is out, you lift your leg, take your toe. And I'm going to teach you how to get to that pose in that one smooth motion. So in order to get into that full expression of this pose, you're working on building strength in the psoas muscle. So the psoas muscle pretty much connects the top half of your body with the lower half. And it runs from about here and it runs all the way up through here. So we have to work on strengthening that muscle. And this exercise will help you do that. So you're going to reach your arm out, you're going to lift your leg up, straight leg. You're working on touching your foot and eventually taking your big toe. Okay. Every day, when you get to Utthita, Hasta, Padangusthasana, before you take whatever form you're working on, start by doing this 5 times. And then go into your pose. So you'll take your foot, 5 breaths, 5 breaths, 5 breaths. Okay? And then you'll take the second side. So you'll do this 5 times. Okay, 5 times, and then you'll go into the rest of the pose. And this will get you further to the full expression of Utthita, Hasta, Padangusthasana. Okay, so when I started this practice, balancing was my worst thing. And it's still challenging on so many days. It's not something that I feel like, oh, I got this. No, every day I'm like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen when I get to this pose? But I did spend a lot of time, I think first here, holding my knee. And then I spent a lot of time like this. So holding the big toe, but not able to straighten either leg, okay? And then after time, I was able to straighten the leg, but still not the balancing leg, okay? And so it just took time, years and years and years of that daily practice. And eventually, I think I probably attended a workshop with Krista and found out that ideally, you are supposed to come into the pose like this. And Krista also helped teach this method of strengthening the psoas, which I'm sharing with you, and I hope that really helps you with this pose. And thank you for watching.